What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Sour Motorsports. We are in the shop today. We got Winding Roadster here, also known as Kevin. We are in his new car. Probably know what kind of car this is.
It's a Miata.
Most likely a Miata. We got a Miata there. We got Miatas all over the place. So what we're doing today, we've got two cars here. They're both Kevin's. We've got his original car and we got his new car. How about you tell us a little bit about him?
Yeah, absolutely. So my old car, my old dog over here, old Whitey, it's a high mileage 1991 Miata. And so I've acquired some nice parts over the years, put them on there, pretty proud of it. Now I'm going to take all those nice parts, put them over to the better chassis, which is a 1994 Laguna Blue R package Miata.
All right.
So they only made about 145 of these in 1994.
And how long have you had this new car for?
I've had this for about 2 months now and just slowly been cleaning it up and getting ready for the big transition.
How long do you have the white car for?
That one I've had for about 10 years.
Yeah, so he's been building that car for 10 years. All the good stuff he's found over the years is going to go on this one, and this car is going to leave here looking like a brand new car. We'll give you a show of the list of what we're installing today, some of the parts, and we'll get to it. So the first thing we're going to do today is we're going to get into fixing up this new, beautiful Sour Motorsports lip for Kevin's new car here. So those of you that are keeping up on the channel and on the Instagram and everything, you know that we are selling these lips. So obviously these are a replica. These are from the original MazdaSpeed. So it's a replica piece. But we have these side skirts and the rear wing. Unfortunately, we don't have rear wing here to show off today. But this is going to be going on Kevin's car. He's had it here for a little while. Unfortunately, it suffered a little boo-boo at the hands of an evil man we know named Jeff, who just viciously destroyed this thing. Check out the damage. So the lips are, you know, obviously this is some nice quality fiberglass and the gel coat's thick and everything, but when the lip gets damaged, it happens. So we're going to be fixing that up today. We've got some basic tools. We got some Bondo glass to fill it in. We're not going crazy. This is still going to get painted later. So we're just going to fix it. We're going to get the shape back there, put some white paint on it and call it a day so we can throw it on the car and see what it looks like. This will, you know, we'll paint it later. We'll do it right. But for now, we got our Bondo glass, our mixers. We got sandpapers. I love these blocks. Haven't used them yet, but I'm sure I love them, right? This is really cool. Sandpaper on a roll. Who knew? We're going to get to it. We're going to put some Bondo on there. We're going to let it dry, sand it back, and all up there. Alright guys, so we just finished up the little bit of body work here on Kevin's lip. It's got two little pinholes in it. Unfortunately, I don't have any glazing putty to fill these in. But since we're going to be later, you know, probably sanding this back to do more, this will do the job for now. See that corner is all smooth. Yeah, you can see those pinholes on the top, but this whole corner has been rebuilt and smoothed in with that piece on the top. So you know what, that's good enough for us for now. These are all very smooth here. Not perfect, but it'll just get them by and it won't have a broken corner at least. So, and it's got that ugly pinhole. We'll fill that in with something else later, I imagine, but it'll do the job for now. Good enough. Squirt some white paint on it and put this bad boy on. All right, just kidding. It's not good enough. We're gonna fill those pinholes because we thought about it. We don't like it. Here's the end result. We actually did go back and fill those pinholes and it came out pretty good. It's not perfect, but it'll work for fixing this corner. The shape looks nice and it's not built up. You can see it looks pretty good, pretty accurate and true there. What are your thoughts on doing body work?
It's rewarding. I mean, you get a little dirty, you leave your wife for a few minutes, just come back happy.
We're gonna put this lip on there now. We'll show a little video on how we plan to mount this. Current goal, get this front end up a little bit. And we're putting some riv nuts in on the side of the bumper, and then it's got 3 little holes that mount in there in the mouth. So we'll be getting at that here shortly. Throw some paint on that first. So we are ready to install Kevin's new front lip here. got that damage all fixed up and it looks great. We'll show it after we've put this on here. Pretty easy. All we're gonna do, turn one wheel in at a time so that we'll be able to drill a small hole, evenly measured on both sides, put in a riv nut and mount it up with one bolt on each side. And then here in the middle, we have these 3 mounting tabs, which you will want to pull your little plastic clips out of. And if you have the plastic clips, you should be able to use those to mount the lip, or maybe put a nut and bolt through those holes. But you should be able to get everything lined up here and secure it with those 5 bolts, 5 clips. So for mounting the front lip, all you've got to do, put 3 bolts through the center holes to hang it up on the bumper just like this. Put some tape on both sides so that you protect your finish, just like that. Because what we're going to be doing is pulling these up and into the body. Look at that fitment, beautiful. Pulling this up into the body, drilling some holes through there and getting everything mounted up. You don't want to scratch up your paint, so put some tape down there and it'll look just like this. We opted to go with the bolts. The plastic clips were not an option. So we have some nice, who made these?
Downstar.
Downstar. Thanks, Downstar.
Thanks, Downstar.
They look nice.
Very nice.
So yeah, got it all protected here. We're gonna get these sides mocked up using the bottom of the side marker to the lip as our spacer from end to end, and we'll know we're pretty happy with the alignment there. We'll drill some holes, put some riv nuts in there, and we'll show you the final fit here at the end. So here's how we'll be mounting it up. We did a pilot hole through it, drilled this one out bigger to fit this riv nut here. This is still big enough to fit our bolt through, and we'll put a rubber washer on that side so nothing catches. We'll do 2 of these, 2 riv nuts in the bumper, 2 bolts through the side of the lip. Well, look at that. This thing came out beautiful. It's on there nice and sturdy. We got 3 bolts here holding it in the front with the rubber washers through those OEM holes, through the bumper, through the support, a riv nut on each side, and a bolt going through it with a rubber washer to hold it. And this thing came out solid as can be, and these lines are beautiful. This is pretty much right out of the mold, minus us fixing that little damage. And you can see that nice fitment. You can see how we did it here. About 1 inch down, riv nut, rubber washer, beauty bolt. Get it focused on there. There you go. And that's holding nice for us. Not moving at all. And you can see those 3 bolts right there. They even fit with the original fogs here. Came out really nice. And you know what? It lines up pretty good. Nothing huge. Gaps are reasonable here. Man, I think it looks awesome. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this. What do you think about these MazdaSpeed style lips? Because I think this thing is great. Once upon a time, someone out there ordered these wheels and the original one of these lips. And someone out there probably had this same combo going on. I don't know if we've seen any pictures like that, but it's out there. Kevin?
Hi.
Your thoughts?
It's amazing. I mean, fit good. No complaints. Fixed a little damage caused by Jeff.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thanks, Jeff.
If you guys are wondering who Jeff is, it's at Merlot Miata Bro on Instagram. He damages cars, but yeah, that's that corner we fixed. You can't really tell. It's a little rough because we didn't have like a filler putty. We just had that Bondo glass, but it worked out fine. Kevin's gonna paint this eventually anyway, so. All right, Kevin.
All right.
What would you rate it out of how many Miatas out of 10?
I'm gonna go with at least 9 Miatas out of 10.
What's gonna make this a 10 out of 10?
No Jeffs involved.
That's right, Jeff. All right, everybody, we're finished up here, and look at how awesome that lip looks outside. I can't get over how good it looks. It's just awesome, and it's on there so good. And really, it's not super, super low, you know, it's usable. You can get by with this, and you're not gonna have to baby the car everywhere. But man, it came out awesome. So we're gonna go over Kevin's car real quick and some of the parts that we swapped over. We did a lot of stuff. We did, you know, full suspension swap, brake caliper swap. We did all kinds of freaking stuff. We did everything short of an engine. The whole interior got changed out from his old car to this one. And anybody who's worked on an already custom car or 2 custom cars at once knows, man, things do not go according to plan, because we thought this was going to be a 1-day job, and man, it was ended up being about a 3 or 4 days almost full day job. So yeah. The biggest problem we ran into was right here in the engine bay. So come on in, and this is what I want to talk about. The stupid exhaust manifold here. It's for a right-hand drive car, so that it just ended up being a nightmare with that steering shaft there. I ended up having to take it behind the shed with a sledgehammer and literally beat a dent into it so that he could steer. But we made it fit, and we got it done, and he went and got it aligned, and everything is all good. So Kevin, how about you tell us a couple of your favorite pieces that we moved over with this car? So some of the detail work in here.
we did some of the big stuff, like you said, struts and brake related stuff, but some of the nice accessories that I've collected over time. MazdaSpeed strut bar, ARC oil cap here. This thing's an old relic. So integrated some of the newer pieces like the you know, MazdaSpeed replica air intake chamber, and then, you know, just kind of vibed out with keeping it clean. This is an R package, so it's lacking the AC and the power steering that some of the different models would have come with.
Looks good in here, man. I really love that MazdaSpeed strut bar. And I like that it's in original condition. It looks so good with just that. It just is beautiful, man. And those are really rare. That's an expensive piece. All you need is some green plug wires to set this thing off, right?
Yeah, used,
but man, yeah, that ARC, it's just beautiful. Look at this. I want people in the chat and people in the comments tell me, what do you think about this look? Just looks so good, right? We brought the wheels over and look at this brake clearance, man. That was a tight fit. We got these bigger rotors, bigger calipers, nice fit with the beauty washers and everything. Kevin, how about you tell us a little bit about the interior? We'll both hop in here.
So in the interior, we swapped over some goods here. We've got a new radio setup. We've got the Jetstream Shorty console. Got the old D Quattro, I could be saying it wrong, handbrake, Nardi classic wheel, KG Works and rev limiter with some custom touches there. So yeah, just trying to keep it period correct, but also
all kinds of little things. You got the Broadway. We got these Lotus seats in here, man. These things are sick. I'll show these too with me not sitting in them. But I've got Elise seats, and I gotta say, I find these more comfortable than my Elise seats. So I'm kind of jealous, honestly.
Well, they're kind of nice. They look good for the wide hips. Yours are maybe a little too tan for me, are they?
No, they're just ugly.
Oh, they're just ugly. Sorry. But yeah, some accessories. We've got the KG Work door handles.
And what are those pedal covers?
So these are the OEM NB special edition pedal covers. You know, I've got the dead cover I haven't put on yet.
No idea that even existed.
KG Works door handles. We've got the KG Works knob covers.
Did you just black that out because you didn't have AC?
You know, it's actually, it would light up, but since I don't have AC, it's rocking the no push button. This I swapped over from the other one, so.
Man, this thing is cool.
Got the little cubby here with, of course, sanitation.
Look at this JDM radio. It's a right-hand drive radio. It's so cool, and this plate is nice.
Got the mini discs.
Gorgeous. So that about wraps it up for us here at Sour Motorsports. Kevin's car is beautiful and ready to go home and be enjoyed. He might come back for some paint work or something for us to maybe do some side skirt action. We'll see what happens here. But if not, we'll see him again. We'll see him on the channel again too. Kevin's a good friend.
Yep. Everybody, big shout out to Sour Motorsports. If you're in need of anything fiberglass related or any help with any kind of installs, he's your man. Gonna be painting soon.
At Sour Motorsports on Instagram, everything. But I love it. Came out awesome and it was a lot of fun. Thanks for coming by and thanks for getting this lit, man. Really happy with how it came out on your car.
Thanks for having me. Couldn't have done it without you.